Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing we're trying to do today is we get to play with some of the new cards from Throne of Eldraine only in direct challenges. So we're going to do some direct challenges. That's what we're doing. I've been waiting for today for so long, and that's why I started like an hour early because I really want to play this, and because I'm going to record them and throw them up on the YouTube channel afterwards, because this is the only opportunity I really get to do that. So this is how you can use the cards that are there. First off, let's show which cards you can use. So the cards that you can use right now in direct challenges are these 6 cards. So Heraldic Banner, I need to write these down so I don't forget them actually. Heraldic Banner, Syr Konrad the Grim, Fairy Vandal, Savvy Hunter, Inspiring Veteran, and Order of Midnight. If you guys want to build decks against me, the way that you do that is by going into a new deck. You have to change the format here down to direct game. You can also do it up if it's on this version, it'll be there at the beginning. If ever you have another deck that you already have, you can change it by going into the stats and changing it out of direct game or anything like that. So you can change it there, and you can then search up the cards that you're looking for. So Heraldic Banner is there when you're doing it, looking at it like this. If you go into standard, all of a sudden it's gone. So that's how it works. That's the only way that you can build those cards into a deck with it. But there are some really fun decks to build with this. Like I'm wanting to do probably a Krenko deck or Goblins deck with Heraldic Banner. That's probably one of the decks we're gonna do. Anyway, so there's some really fun stuff that we're gonna do today. I'm gonna play a couple of decks against you guys. Starting with this one, and we're gonna go through a bunch. So first off, what I need you guys to send me in your codes so that we can get started. Here is Grim Aristocrats, all built around Syr Konrad the Grim. Of course, whenever another creature dies or creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature leaves your graveyard, Syr Konrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. So there's so many different ways we can go about this one. He fits into so many fun decks. So I'm really excited about it. Like you can just do a mill yourself like an Undergrowth deck with him, that if you have him out, you could be doing like 5 points of damage, and if anything dies, and then you play Command the Dread Horde, and you get so much damage dealt as long as he's on the battlefield. So there's some really cool things there, but we are going for the lots of deal damage to your face type thing when stuff dies. We have Vindictive Vampire, Cruel Celebrant, and Syr Konrad. I was going to go for Poison Tip Archer as well, which whenever another creature dies, when it's on their side as well, opponent loses 1 life. And that's the value with Poison Tip Archer and Syr Konrad, is that we get it from their side of the board dying as well, not just our stuff. So this is Cruel Celebrant and Vindictive Vampire is only when our stuff that we control dies, which is not really as good. Cookies lives matter. So what I need from you guys is I need challengers. I need challengers in order to actually make this a thing. Because we cannot play this in any format other than direct challenges. All right, up against Sengir with our Grim Aristocrats deck. So gonna keep this. I realize that we only have 4 new cards in the entire deck though, so it might just be that we don't run into it ever, which will be awkward. All right, we get to play. I would love to know what we did to make that work. Maybe it's just that we finally spelled the name right or whatever. Robert, what's up with the $5 super chat? Hope the stream goes well. Got off 12-hour graveyard, gonna pass out. Sad to miss the stream. Hey, thanks so much for dropping by, Robert. Really appreciate it. You are the bomb. The bomb diggity sauce. All right, Memorial Glory, pass the turn. We're just going to play Cruel Celebrant. There is Syr Konrad the Grim. All right, so Devin, now if you have it in order, we're gonna be playing through probably 3 people per deck that I have here, and I'm wanting to just get through a lot of decks. Let's go ahead and kill the Vanguard. I know other things are probably better. Ooh, he might be playing Knights, like Red-White Knights. Oh, maybe I should have just let that happen. Because Syr Konrad actually wants more bodies out in the battlefield. All right, Ministrant of Obligation. No attacks past the turn. This is just a really good blocker for us here. Tithe Taker is good as well, but Ministrant's going to be pretty good here. So the way that you guys get into the lineup to play is what Devin said there, is just by posting your arena code, adding Devin, and it'll get everything set up. No! It's the Ministrant, okay. That's a bummer, but I do prefer that over the Cruel Celebrant. Maybe just a little bit more. Alright, Seraph of the Scales. No attacks, pass the turn. Dude, if he has like double Inspiring Veteran here, that's gonna be so much damage. Oh, okay, just a double Prison Realm. Nice. We're just gonna take our beats and hope that Syr Konrad will save the day for us. Or maybe I just block to get some more life. That's gonna be better, huh? We're gonna have to rebuild, and so I'd rather have more life to have more time to do that. Land off the top. You can do it. Yeah. Alright, if we can go Syr Konrad into Liliana, start creating tokens for us, sacrifice whenever we need to, or just get to the ultimate, that's gonna be sweet. You've got to be kidding me. Hello. Oh my goodness. He's probably running 3 Prison Realms in the deck too. Okay, down to 11. Well, we got to Liliana, so here's the question. I actually might just tick up with Liliana instead of...
This isn't your average zombie horde.
Because there are hasty... Because we can block and draw more cards. So I'm actually going to create a zombie.
Rise and shine.
Read that as hello. Hello? What the? Oh, that's what I was worried about. Yep. Do they have another God's Willing? Gotta be kidding. Okay. Nice. Dude, his deck is like exactly stacked against me. I don't know how I'm even alive still. He probably should be focusing more on my face. Alright. Teysa. Tithe Taker. Another zombie. No attacks past the turn. Alright, so we get to keep Liliana out. We get to, actually, these guys have Vigilance and Lifelink now as well. So maybe I should have attacked in, but they have 3/3s. For the love of donuts! You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna gain 4 life, kill these guys, get 2 tokens. We're okay with that. And we're back in the game, baby. Alright, we have Memorial to Glory, so let's go ahead and swing in. This does not have Vigilance. We can surprise him with a Memorial to Glory, though. Up to 17, past the turn, and this is why Teysa by herself can win games. Kongi, what's up, man? Welcome. It's another Inspiring Veteran, okay. Let's see if they go ahead to swing in. Do it. Ha! Gotcha. Oh, not that one. And block here. I'm blocking with the other one because we gain more life. I guess it's not as good. There's Syr Konrad. The Grim. Ooh. Down to 15. We can hopefully be milling over 2 creatures each turn. That would be grandiose. And not draw more land. I'm going to play the land just to get his ability going. Take the 2. Take the 0. And now if you ever find Command the Dreadhorde, it'll be sweet. No attacks past the turn. Dude, I'm actually really liking this deck. That's actually really powerful. Especially if you're playing up against another creature deck. That can be a pay 2 to deal 2 damage every time almost. Like it's a gamble between being 0 and 2, but that's really good. That's actually really powerful, especially in the late game. All right, Sky Knight Vanguard, they do have a way to kind of close out the game now. This History of Benalia is going to be annoying, and we just keep finding more swamps. Well, let's go ahead and... Do I do it now or later? Let's go ahead and do it now. Kaya's Wrath was on top. And more removal. Alright, pass turn. So we can gain life with the soldier here. We can kill... We're going to take quite a bit. I want to keep my life total up just in case we find a Command the Dreadhorde, which I'm amazed that we haven't... Oh my god. Alright, so block there. Block there. It's a lot of damage. Do I go ahead and just kill the Inspiring Veteran is the question. I think to have a chance of being back in this game, we do. Because Teysa is enough for us. Like, man, I would love to have that with the Command the Dreadhorde, but I think we need to just try to keep our life total higher. We kill more things this way too, so we bring them down a bit more. And we'll see. Come on. How many lands in a row has that been? And we've milled over so many other things. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, that Mode of the Deafening Clarion. Yeah, that you don't typically see that for sure. All right, I'm going to use the tick up. We need card advantage. So the cool thing too is this also has lifelink. No attacks past the turn. He can swing in with the Vanguard, but we can tick up at the same rate. The small guy, you probably won't notice that I have a lifelink here. Hopefully. Alright, Ugin goes down to 3.
A foolish move.
A foolish move. Sounds cool. Knight of Grace and Vindictive Vampire. Sweet. Midnight Reaper. Vindictive Vampire. Take up the Ugin.
Truth lies beyond vision.
And no attacks. I would Teysa's the only thing that can really block Knight of Grace okay right now. Hopefully she doesn't die. You might just be chump blocking here too. Alright, swings on in there. I gain some life. Up to 16. Another Knight of Grace. That's annoying. Dude, this game is still going and I love it. Troll Celebrant. This is actually really sweet. Yeah, no attacks, pass the turn.
Rest before you.
Oh man. Now this has been sweet. I mean, top decks, but we also went through like 4 lands in a row. Yeah, we'll gain 4 life for you just to keep Ugin off of being able to kill stuff. This is actually great for us. Lots more card advantage opportunities, and this is just whenever these leave the battlefield. So, yeah, just pass the turn for now. True Fire Captain. More like Desparked Captain. Yeah, that's right. All right, so I'm blocking with all 3 because we gain life for each of them doing damage. Oh, now we need Syr Konrad. Actually, this works just fine. All right, so command the Dread Horde. We have 26 life. Actually, let's go ahead and swing in with these 3 first. I forgot that they have Vigilance as well. They die to the Knight of Grace. That's fine. We get to gain 2, and we gain life from them dying as well multiple times, so then we can have a bigger command the Dread Horde. Dude, so many triggers. Because Ugin's ability technically triggers twice, but there's only 1 card to get, so it doesn't actually work that way. Down to 13. Gutted Shrine. I guess we don't want to pay the life here. So command the Dread Horde. Let's go to my graveyard first. We want 1 Syr Konrad, Cruel Celebrant, Tithe Taker, Cruel Celebrant, and Liliana. Oh, that's a lot of life. But we are up at 36. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 12, plus 5 is how much? Opponent's graveyard. We're gonna go for Sky Knight Vanguard, Inspiring Veteran, Inspiring Veteran, Inspiring Veteran. I don't think this is gonna kill us. I'm not entirely confident, but I don't think it's gonna kill us.
Your corpse will volunteer.
Tapped, and now we sacrifice 2 for the win.
A little death never hurt anyone.
And sacrifice these 2. Actually, I should have sacrificed the Tithe Taker as well, but this works. This also gives us Seraph of the Scale. We get to draw a few cards. Dude, this deck is so sweet when it goes off. Down to 3, down to 0. Dude! Oh my goodness. Oh, that was fun. That was awesome. All right, who's up next? That's exactly what I wanted that game to do. Dude, some young guy, that was perfect. What a game. All right, Peter, I need your code again. We'll try to make this work. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was oh, dude, I love playing this deck. So good. I'm so glad that we're able to actually play with these new cards, a few of them. I think that this is the best like way to promote a new set that Wizards has ever done. You wouldn't be bad if you can give him indestructible to survive field wipes after. Yeah, that's true. If you can give him a way to be indestructible, that would work really well. Or even if you did him in like a Mardu deck and did like damage dealing, like the what's it called? Deafening Clarion would work. Like he would still stay alive through Deafening Clarion. All right, this is definitely a keepable hand. I like our early game stuff. We'll see what we're up against. Peter, Kappa. Keeping this. Am I going first or second? I didn't actually look. It was name spelling? Okay. Guys, copy and paste is our friends. Control C, Control V. I'm just teasing with you. All right, sweet. Double Cruel Celebrant is grandiose. We are going to lead with the Tithe Taker. I'd actually like to get these both out like on the same turn. So if we can find a good 3-drop into both these on turn 4, beautiful. Steal over Seer. Let's go with Tithe Taker. Pass the turn. White black with Steal over Seer. I have not seen that yet. Hashtag the future is now. No more James Earl Jones voice? No, I don't know what happened with that. Never seen that before, but pretty crazy stuff. Has multiple colors available. All right, gonna go for the Scry. We already have one of him. To the bottom. Let's go for Tithe Taker number dose. It's gonna make it really difficult for him to play anything on our turn. Swing on in there. He can block and pump it, but I really doubt he's gonna block here. Iceborne came out in Borderlands 3, so we're not gonna have much gameplay. That's probably fair. Yeah. Hey, I forgot to say hi, MTG. What's up, man? Welcome. If you guys haven't, go subscribe to his channel. Do it, because I said so. All right, Peter, what's going on, man? Need you to play. I forgot the pump. What? Nice. That is all sorts of poop. Okay, Cruel Celebrants. Hopefully he doesn't have another Deputy of Detention. So this is Esper. So this is a Tezzeret deck, it looks like. I'm thinking. Is there another Deputy? If he has another Deputy for this Cruel Celebrant, then I'm hoping we top deck the Kaya's Wrath. It would be a beaut. Mortify. Mortify, get out Deputy of Detention, or just go for Syr Konrad. I'm gonna go for Syr Konrad. We get a little bit more value from these guys dying then, so pass the turn. The issue is that they have a lot more exile abilities rather than just kill. Although they're probably gonna have Kaya's Wrath in the deck. Maybe like one of. Maybe Mortifies as well. I'm being a little bit greedy because we can hopefully play a 2-drop with the Mortify. Just trying to use as much mana as possible. You win the game by using the most mana or something like that. There's a statistic that shows that whoever ends up using the most mana in a game tends to be the one that wins. And so I go for greedy plays like that. Sometimes though, playing something like this might let me go to late game, which lets me play more mana in the later game. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Zahid? What? Oh man, do we need to mortify that now? We can mortify Deputy into Command the Dreadhorde hit Zahid. And I can also mill stuff over with the Command the Dreadhorde. Oh, the other Mortify! No! I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Deputy. We know that we have Command the Dreadhorde available to us. So we can get Deputy out from the graveyard. Hit the Zahid. I would like to get more value out of this Command the Dreadhorde. So if they swing in, we're also going to... Oh, well, maybe they make a sacrifice here.
You make this battle exciting for me.
So if they just create a zombie, we're going to swing in with the 2 Tithe Takers at Liliana, hopefully hoping that they die, and then bring them back. They do get in for a big hit in the air, which is another reason why we want these guys to die. D-Spark. Ah, come on. All right, so what do we do here? This is instant speed. So I can maybe get them to kill the zombie by doing this. We're going to get Liliana. It's too risky not to go after Zahid instead. Let's go ahead and mill some more stuff over. Ah, come on. Deck. I need you to be butter. If we have them die, we can keep our life total higher and we get them back. So let's go ahead and swing them in. They actually take less damage by just letting it through. They may do that, which keeping them is good against a more control-y Esper style deck. Blocks is still Overseer as well. Pumps. They take quite a bit. We gain 3 life. And create blockers for this Command the Dreadhorde. We would love to have been able to mill over some more creatures. I mean, how many creatures are already on the battlefield? Unfortunately, yeah, Liliana or even Planeswalkers. So dumb. This deck needs Sorin. I just realized we need Sorin in this deck for sure. Probably 3 copies in there somewhere. 2 would work, but 3 would be good. Notion Rain. Down to 2. Down to 12. Sigh, okay. This is definitely a Tezzeret deck. Doesn't have the Tezzeret yet, though. Come on. Go to play. Brings in with the Guard Mage. Chump and chump. Again, just kind of leaving our life total higher right now. If we had been able to get some stuff out from that... Ooh. Oh. Teysa. This might change things. If Konrad causes one of their guys to die, we get 2 triggers off of it. So we swing all in. I think we just got lethal. I don't know how they can block to not have lethal here. Block here, let 1 through. Nope, if they kill 2 things, they're dead. Hopefully we can get something off the top here with Konrad as well. And if not, then we have Command the Dreadhorde to kill him, which Command the Dreadhorde, how many creatures do we have in here anyway? That would have been 2 points of damage. Down to 5. Our guy dies. Their guy dies, so we get several triggers. Dude, this deck is solid. If you get that combo, you can do so much damage just by having your guys die in any way and having their guys die too. So good. All right, thanks, Devin. All right, one last one with this deck, then we'll move on to another deck. All right, this looks great. Keeping this. I mean, we were hoping for another land, but we have a way to dig for it. Like Commander Dread Horde and Liliana. Land on top. Oh, the one card that we built this whole deck around. To the bottom. Tithe Taker. We'll probably go ahead and just trade off with the Vampire. The fact that we know we have Command the Dread Horde. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we're going to swing in with the Tithe Taker. Takes it. Now we'll go with Administrative Obligation. We could probably just mortify the Cruel Celebrant. If they bring out another Cruel Celebrant, that's going to be an issue. Of course they got the other Cruel Celebrant. And another Vampire, the Dire Moon, probably. Alright, no blocks this time. I was going to trade off to get our two guys earlier, but now let's just mortify one of these fellas. And swing in for 4. Down to 17, pass the turn. We like that they have found Cruel Celebrants. If we can trade off with them in any way to get more creatures for this Command the Dread Horde, good stuff. Double Command the Dread Horde, by the way. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Okay, we do need to keep our life total at least high enough to survive all this madness. All right, no attacks, pass the turn. We may go for Liliana and just the sack before Command the Dread Horde. We're probably just going to block with anything we can to get blockers for the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Sorin. Sack and... They can grow the Bloodthirsty Aerialist quite a bit here.
I bestow a mighty curse.
More life gain. Ooh, we're gonna be going pretty low in life. That is the exact moment we needed land. All the other times were meh, but now we need it. And I don't really want to be exiling their stuff with Command the Dread Horde. This is a card I'm actually not sure I should have put in the deck. Blocks the Tide Taker, sweet.
I cannot be killed.
Throws the Aerialist, that's fine. Get another token. Play Kaya. I can tick up and not go for anything as well.
Notice I didn't say fair.
I'm just gonna submit one.
I had guild business to attend to anyway.
Mostly just to gain some life. so that we can get a bigger Command the Dreadhorde. The issue with going down too far in life total is that Soren can just take up and do 3 damage to us. So he has like 2 turns, 6 damage. Can be bad. Priest of the Forgotten Gods, okay. They go at Kaya, we'll just let it through.
The blood calls to your
Oh, life linking, yep. That's bad. Alright, so if we find land at this point, we're just going to go for Liliana. Killed both of their guys. Come on! Ugh. I'm gonna hit the Ministrant. Again, I'm just trying to gain the life. I want those Cruel Celebrants. No attacks, pass the turn. Soren's gonna get... Soren's already big. Duress. Double Command the Dreadhorde and a Liliana. Stuck on 5 mana. Yep, you see the issue now. I mean, they've been stuck on 3 mana, but their deck's meant to be like that. Yeah, Liliana definitely was the better play there. We could also start going for the ultimate with Kaya, but their life total doesn't, like, I'm not going to win the game by getting enough damage to it that way. Not against them. Go ahead and sack. That'd be great. Do it. I dare ya.
This is but a taste of
Yeah,
my
gains a
power.
lot more life. We're not out of the game. We're not necessarily in this one just yet, though. We're in it right now. I mean, if we get to Command the Dreadhorde, we've been able to keep enough life so far. Well, you can bring back Liliana. Yeah, Command the Dreadhorde. Cruel Celebrant for my graveyard. 10, 12. And then we sack. Gain quite a bit of
The
life.
undead make great minions. Loyal and silent. Oh, I do love a good death wail.
We're going to gain quite a bit of life from these guys dying. And draw 2 cards. We're in the game, baby!
They were learned much from your
Hoo 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 hoo. And, not gonna worry about that right now. Go ahead and swing in with Vindictive Vampire at Soren. I think we're still in this game, surprisingly enough. Teysa and Orzhov Enforcer are also pretty fun for the next turn. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! Alright. I mean, if they had a way to kill the spirit, we were dead there.
Our fiends thirst for life.
That swings at face. Have to block. Gain some life now, though. Quite a bit of life. Now we'll start exiling their we only have 2 Command the Dreadhorde, so we're gonna start exiling their stuff now. Godless Shrine tapped. Teysa. Orzhov Enforcer. We have to exile to not be dead. Oh, I should have kept something alive there, actually.
But not forever.
What a good, mindless minion.
Show some respect.
If they can gain enough life, we're dead here. In fact, we're actually dead. So Bloodthirsty Aerialist swings in, and then they sack it with Sorin after the fact. So they have lethal. Let's see if they get it. So yeah, he does have lethal here. If we had a way to still kill... Alright, so doesn't have lethal now. Shouldn't have a way to have lethal. We have to find a way to kill this Orzhov Enforcer, though. Ooh, go Kai. Sweet. Ooh, alright. Now we actually have a pretty good chance.
Your back from here on out.
Whenever Planeswalkers die out, also gain life. You lose life. He's at 52 life, though. We have to kill Sorin just to make sure this doesn't keep getting lifelink as well. Another Cruel Celebrant. Seems pretty good.
Rise.
Let's actually go ahead and send something else at Sorin, just in case they come up with a flash in blocker or something. Sorin has to die for us to stay alive.
These childish games bore me.
Now, do they kill Liliana? I think they have to kill Liliana here. They've been stuck on 3 lands for a long time. No! Nice. Oh, come on.
I will rise again.
How many lands in a row has that been? The 23. We have a couple turns, actually. Not enough to win, but enough turns to draw something else. Stein, how you doing, man? Welcome. There we go. Doing this mostly to gain life, just in case. We don't actually gain enough life. But they do have a way to kill Syr for the Skells. Yeah, this should help quite a bit. Pass the turn. Throwing me a surprise. Alright, so we get to create 4 tokens. They get to keep the aerialist, but that's fine. Dude, how are we staying in these games? This deck just is pretty resilient, I guess. Need some life. As soon as we find Syr Konrad, we're in the game again. Another Vindictive Vampire, not too shabby at all. These all have Vigilance, so this is fine. Blocks here. We actually want stuff to die. It does more damage dying than it does not dying. Dude, this deck has been able to turn around like this so many times. This is ridiculous, and I love it. All right, it has his own Syr Konrad, so this is actually kind of a A mirror match. All right, so 4 damage for each one that dies, right? So they get a few triggers and we get a few triggers. Yes! Oh, that's fun. That's all sorts of good stuff right there. Dude, I love that we're able to play with new stuff. This is really fun. All right, we have a bunch of new people on. I'm going to go ahead and close out for this one. Thanks so much for jumping on for this this deck. I'm going to be recording another video right now for the next one.